Hi there and welcome. My name is Robin and I'm very excited to be launching this new DIY channel today. Many of you may know me from over on my other channel, which is called Robin Johnson Decor, where I show decorating and thrifting videos. And if you've followed me over from there, I thank you so very much, and I hope that you will enjoy the content on this channel as well. So this channel is going to be all about DIYs, whether I'm sewing, I'm crafting, I'm building something. I plan to have a nice mix of different types of DIY projects to share with you. So I hope that you will subscribe. For today's video, I am joining Heidi Sambo's DIY challenge with a coastal or summer theme. There will be a playlist down in the description box, so you can check that out at the end of this video. So for today's DIY project, I'm going to be sharing with you something that I've made many times over, and I'm currently using in multiple places in my house in different sizes and colors, but I find them so useful, and that is a simple rustic tray. They make great bases for centerpieces or just a lovely little rustic touch that you can add into any display that you're putting together. So let's go ahead and get started. For the base of the tray, you're going to want to cut two 1x4s any length that you would like. Mine are 26 inches long. For the feet of the tray, you're going to want to cut two 1x2s 5 inches long. For the sides of the tray, I'm using lath boards. These are very inexpensive. They come in a big bunch from your home improvement store, and they have kind of a rough texture, which is perfect for this project. They're about 1/4 of an inch thick and 2 inches wide. You'll want to wait till after you have the base put together before you cut these pieces, but you'll need 2 short pieces for the ends and 2 long pieces for the sides. You'll also need some wood screws. I'm using 1 1/4 inch length ones, a drill bit, some finishing nails, and a glue gun is optional. To start assembling the tray, start with the 2 base pieces and line up the 1x4s so that the ends are flush and the back side is facing up. Then, with the help of a ruler, figure out where you want to place the feet. I'm placing mine 4 inches in from the ends and 1 inch in from the sides. Once the feet are perfectly positioned, I like to outline them just so that I know where they need to go in case they get moved before I have them attached to the base. Next, you're going to take your drill and pre-drill 2 holes, one on each side of the foot. Then go ahead and attach the feet with 2 screws. Repeat these steps to attach the remaining foot on the opposite side. Then it's time to attach the sides of the tray, starting with the 2 ends. Measure and cut the lath to fit flush along the length of the end. I'm using finishing nails to attach the sides, and I like to pre-position them just to make things a little easier. So I just tack the nail in enough for it to hold steady. And then this is where I feel like I cheat just a little bit just to make things even easier. Add a little bit of hot glue to the end of one of the boards, and then I position it where I want to install the board. I let the glue dry just a little bit, and then I go ahead and install the nails. You're then going to want to repeat the process on the other end of the tray. Then it's time to install the 2 long sides. Measure and cut a piece of lath to fit the length of the tray, making sure to overlap the 2 sides you just installed. Mine is about 27 1/4 inches long. I installed the side pieces the same way as I did the 2 end pieces with some finishing nails and a little help from my glue gun. Because this is such a long piece, I ran a bead of glue along the whole length of the board just to keep it less cumbersome. After installing the nails on this side, you're going to want to repeat this whole process on the opposite long side, and with that being done, your tray is complete. At this point, you can paint or stain it however you'd like. I decided to give my tray a base coat of black and then a top coat with a rustic scraping technique, which I will show you in a little bit. The paint I'm using for the base coat is Apple Barrel's acrylic matte paint in the color black. I gave the whole tray a coat of the base color, and I wasn't too precise about it. Just a quick little covering of the color, and I didn't worry if some parts were more sheer than others or it didn't cover all the way. It The more rustic, the better. Once the base coat had a chance to dry, I took my paint scraper along with my top coat and I lightly brushed on a layer of paint in small sections and then took my paint scraper and lightly scraped off the paint. I continued the process of adding paint and then scraping it off until I had the look that I liked. The paint I'm using for the top coat is Art Deco's Americana in the color Turquoise Blue. Check out the description box for a list of products that I used in today's video. The final step is to take a little bit of sandpaper and run it along the edges or wherever else you think it needs it. And here's how the tray looks all decorated up in my dining room. I think it turned out absolutely wonderful. I am loving the bright pop of turquoise. I think it is so much fun and perfect for the summertime. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I mentioned earlier, I use these trays in many different places around my house. I've made them in different sizes and colors, and I'm always finding new ways to use them. I find them very, very handy to have around. So I hope you'll make one for yourself. So thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video today. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button. And I would love to know down in the comments what you think of this video. I'd also like to remind you to stop by next Friday and every Friday for another DIY project. I hope to see you then. Bye now.